Welcome back. The young entrepreneurs we're seeing in the Den are pitching ideas born out of their own life experience, with quite a few of those ideas centring around education. Our next entrepreneur is someone who has used their experience of school to inspire their new business. 15-year-old Shauna Bannon-Ward is in third year at Oaklands Community College in Edenderry, County Offaly, but has already embarked on an entrepreneurial career. Her company, Shauna's Boom Books, is based around the children's educational books which she creates and sells to schools.
Hello Dragons, my name is Shauna Bannon-Ward from Shauna's Boom Books. Shauna's Boom Books is a company which I set up that creates and sells fun and educational books to children aged 5 to 12. At the beginning of my company, I set it up to enter the Student Enterprise Awards, which I came first place in the intermediate category. At the moment, I have 2 science experiment books, but I'm also developing a geography book. And this summer, I hope to create a book for children with autism. I would like to present you with the book and demonstrate one of the experiments, so thank you. This is dry ice. It's carbon dioxide that's frozen 110 degrees below zero. And all I have to do is add in some hot water. The dry ice emits a cloud, which is just carbon dioxide.
Part of Shauna's sales technique is to visit schools and demonstrate experiments from her books. But while children and teachers enjoy practical examples, the Dragons want facts and figures.
Hi Shauna, I'm Ramona.
Hi Ramona.
What are your sales to date, Shauna, and what's your profit been?
Well, I've sold 1,100 books so far, and my profit is €1,765.
That's great, thank you.
Hi Shauna, I'm Barry.
Hi Barry.
Have you talked to any schools about your books and whether they'd be interested in using them?
Well, I went to 19 primary schools so far and sold my books there. And I've also heard that even secondary school teachers are using them in science classes and primary school student teachers.
How much does it cost you to print them and how much do you sell them for?
Well, on average, it costs me $160 to print, but the more I order, the cheaper it is to print. And I'm after getting a quotation saying that if I order 1,000 of each book, I'll make €3.23, which would only cost 77 cents to print.
Hi Shauna, I'm Peter.
Hi Peter.
Don't know where to start. I've learned so much just reading book 1. That's amazing. How long did it take you to do this?
Well, I was under a deadline because of the competition, so it took me 2 to 3 weeks to complete it.
2 to 3 weeks? That's fantastic. And have you another book coming out?
At the moment, I'm working on a geography book, and I hope to create 2 books a year at least.
Okay. So in the science one, there's a lot of experiments in it. What will be in the geography book?
Geography also, you can do experiments like creating volcanoes or ant farms or something to do that's a hands-on experience, because I've learned from experience that children learn more from doing a hands-on instead of theory and sitting down and just reading.
Shauna is very focused on catering to the specific demands of her young audience, but it seems her technique also works on readers of a more advanced age.
I'm afraid that part of the deal is we mentor the person, and you're so far ahead of me. There's no way I could be doing any mentoring really. You spend too much of your time helping me, so I'm afraid I'm out.
Thank you.
I have to say, what you've done is fantastic, and you're obviously on a journey, and you're going to go through geography, and you're going to go through all those other subjects. And I'm not sure that I could contribute too much to that journey, but you're going to be successful. I've no doubt about it. But for this part, I'm going to declare myself out.
Thank you.
Shauna, I'm going to declare myself out.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm just not sure about it, and I want to explain why, okay? If you're going to bring out a book like this, I think it'd be more commercially viable if you actually had some of the ingredients that are used in the experiment along with the book. You'd be able to sell it for a higher retail price, and you'd be more likely to make it more commercial. You'd be able to sell it in educational shops. You'd be able to sell it possibly also in game stores and toy stores. for me, I think that I wouldn't be able to bring anything to the table in terms of developing a geography book and an autism book, because I very much see that your interest is in writing and that's what your future's in. And I'm just not sure if that would be the direction that I would take this. So for that reason, I'm going to declare myself out.
Thank you.
4 dragons down, 1 to go. All Shauna's hopes are now resting on Barry O'Sullivan. Does he believe he can play a part in her journey?
Hey, Shauna, I really like the fact that you're focusing on science, because anything that encourages young people to take an interest in science is important for, you know, the type of future jobs that are going to be out there in science and technology. I would like to offer you a bursary, and what I could bring in terms of mentoring, I think, is really, I think the future for this is taking it online and more interactive versions of the experiments that the kids, maybe younger kids, can experiment with without actually putting their hands in the chemicals, but can interactively do the experiment online. So I think that's what I could bring. I'd love to mentor you on this and take it to the next level.
Thank you. I'd love to accept the bursary.
Great.
So Shauna gets a mentor with a passion for science and a clear idea about the direction to take her company. And for Barry, the decision clearly wasn't a difficult one.
That's all the things I'm interested in, science and
If that was
education.
if those were online, those experiments were online with the YouTube thing, I think there'd be a huge following for it.
Yeah.
Well done, Shauna. Congratulations. You must be feeling 10 foot tall after all of the compliments you got in there.
It was amazing. I was really nervous, but after when I got out, I was just relaxed and I was really happy.
You've put a huge amount of work into getting the business this far. It must be very satisfying to hear that positive feedback.
I thought that it was amazing when I got the compliments, but also the constructive criticism was brilliant too, and that's what I look forward to creating and moving forward with that.
Well, congratulations and the very best of luck with it, Shauna. Well done.
Thank you.